Cyberabuse, cyberharassment, and cyberstalking have become increasingly prevalent issues in today's digitally connected society. Hi, I'm Chanel K, and this report aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of these phenomena, exploring their definitions, forms, impacts, and possible strategies for prevention and intervention. Social networking ethical issues. When you have an internet community of nearly 4 billion people online, not everyone is going to be a good neighbor and abide by the rules of the community. Many will stretch or exceed the bounds of generally accepted behavior. Some common ethical issues that arise for members of social networking platforms are online abuse, harassment, stalking, cyberbullying, encounters with sexual predators, the uploading of inappropriate material, and the participation of employees in social networking. Additional social networking issues include the increased risk of accidents associated with social media interaction while driving, the tendency of many social media users to become narcissist in their postings, and the ability to perform self-image manipulation. Cyberabuse is any form of mistreatment or lack of care, both physical and mental, based on the use of an electronic communication device that causes harm and distress, to copyright 2019 Cengage Leeming. All rights reserved. May not be copied, scanned, or duplicated in whole or in part. Due to electronic rights, some third-party content may be suppressed from the ebook and/or e-chapters. Editorial review has deemed that any suppressed content does not materially affect the overall Leeming experience. Cengage Leeming reserves the right to remove additional content at any time if subsequent rights restrictions require it. Others. Cyberabuse encompasses both cyberharassment and cyberstalking, a broad spectrum of behaviors wherein someone acts in a way that causes harm and distress to others. There are types and forms of cyberabuse. Cyberabuse encompasses various forms of online behavior intended to harm, intimidate, or manipulate individuals or groups. These include online bullying, persistent harassment, humiliation, or threats directed at an individual or group through digital communication channels. Next is revenge pornography. It is the non-consensual sharing of intimate images or videos with the intent to shame, blackmail, or embarrass the victim. Next is doxing, the malicious act of publicly releasing private or sensitive information about an individual, such as their address, phone number, or financial details. Online hate speech. Expressions of hatred or discrimination targeting individuals or communities based on factors such as race, gender, religion, or sexual orientation. Here are a few tips to help you avoid becoming a victim of cyberabuse. First, always use a strong, unique password, 12+ characters, including a mix of numbers, capital letters, and special characters for each social networking site. Second, if you broke up with an intimate partner, reset the passwords on all of your accounts. Third, check your privacy settings to ensure that you are sharing only the information you want to share with only people you trust and not the general internet public. Fourth, some sites have options for you to test how your profile is being viewed by others. Use this feature to make sure you only reveal what is absolutely necessary. Fifth, warn your friends and acquaintances not to post personal information about you, especially your contact information and location. Sixth, don't post photographs of your home that might indicate its location by showing the street address or a nearby identifying landmark. Next is we go now to the topic of cyber harassment. Cyber harassment is a threat via the use of digital technologies. It can take place on social media, messaging platforms, and cell phones. It is a repeated behavior aimed at threatening, scaring, shaming, and silencing those who are targeted. Type of cyber harassment, cyber intimidation, and harassment fall into one or more of the following categories. Harassment and stalking, repeatedly sending threats or hurtful messages via messaging platforms or phone calls. Outing and trickery. Engaging someone in instant messaging, tricking him or her into revealing personal and sensitive information. In the specific context of communities victimized by Daesh, this may involve impersonation, a trick to test allegiance of returnees from captivity and to ascertain whether they are still indoctrinated. Denigration, sending or posting gossip or rumors about a person to damage his or her reputation, friendships, or to disadvantage his or her social inclusion. So what can you do to protect yourself? Experiencing harassing calls and messages can be very difficult emotionally. It is important for you to know that you can protect yourself against such threats. Do not let the bullies silence you. If you think that you are being cyber-threatened, the most important thing is to ensure you are safe. Speaking to a trusted person, someone you feel safe talking to, is one of the most important first steps you can take. There are general tips for cybersecurity. 1. Think twice before posting or sharing anything online. It may stay online forever and could be used to harm you later. 2. Limit information you post on your account, especially personal details such as your address, telephone number, the name of your IDP, camp, city, location, names of your relatives. 3. Make your phone number private. Consider making your phone number secret so the receiver will see private number or caller ID not available on their phone when you ring. It can help to limit personal data dissemination. 4. Consider opening an account on Signal instead of WhatsApp. Signal guarantees better privacy. 5. Only accept on personal social networks people you know. Do not accept friend requests from strangers. 6. Warn your friends and acquaintances not to post personal information about you. 7. Don't post photographs of your home that might indicate its location. 8. Deactivate geolocation on all your accounts. 9. Systematically check the background of your videos or photos before publishing them. 10. Report suspicious or threatening accounts. And 11. Keep private and business accounts strictly separate. Remember, if you are a victim of harassment, you are not responsible for the behavior of the harasser. You should not be blamed in any way. Next is cyberstalking. What is cyberstalking? Cyberstalking is a type of cybercrime that uses the internet and technology to harass or stalk a person. It can be considered an extension of cyberbullying and in-person stalking. However, it takes the form of text messages, emails, social media posts, and other mediums, and is often persistent, deliberate, and methodical. Cyberstalking often starts with seemingly harmless interactions that go on to become systematic in an annoying or frightening manner. Some even find the initial stage of cyberstalking to be amusing and harmless, but it stops being fun anymore when the interactions do not end, even after the recipient has expressed their displeasure and asked for the interaction to stop. The content that is directed at the victims is often inappropriate and disturbing. A cyberstalker might terrorize a victim by sending messages several times a day and from different accounts. Cyberstalking does not necessarily involve direct communication, and some victims may not even realize that they are the victims of online stalking. The victims can be monitored through various methods, and the information gathered can be later used for crimes such as identity theft. The internet's social spaces can be plagued by unwelcome interactions, ranging from the broadly annoying cyber harassment, rude comments, unwanted messages, to the deliberately hurtful cyberbullying, repeated attacks to humiliate someone, to the truly frightening cyberstalking, persistent monitoring, and threats to instill fear. Remember, the severity increases as the targeting and intention to harm escalates, and help is available if you encounter any of it.